Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Parasyte the Maxim episode 6. It's been a lot of tragedy in this show, but last episode took it to the next level, which I did not expect. The parents are, at least the mother is taken over. Unless somehow, like, the emotions of a human can break through the, like, parent, but they've also already showed us, the way that Ryoko handled her mother, right? That there wasn't any spark of emotion there that showed up. So I don't think there's anything of Shinichi's mom left. And we saw the father with a big wound. I don't know if he managed to get to the cops and if they were able to patch him up. Like, will he at least have a father after all this is over? I'm not sure. But props to the anime for potentially killing both parents in a single episode. And I'm used to the standard format of the main character and his immediate family are usually plot armored like crazy. And so this kind of caught me by surprise because obviously I know that's not the case for all anime. Don't get me wrong. I've seen plenty of anime where the people closest to the main character die and everything, but so many of them also will just sit there and debate you with the possibility of their death over and over and over again, and then never happens. They love doing that for the drama, and so I gotta give a hand to this show. But also Shinichi got stabbed, so we're gonna have to see the results of that. And yeah, we also had like a new character showing up. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about her. Kana, I believe the name was, if I wrote that down right. Seeming that she has like she can read the same wavelengths that the parasites can, and can kind of sense it within Shinichi and sense that he's different. So she kept showing up and everything. So I wonder how that's going to play into the story as we move forward. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's start the episode because I want to see how we get out of this situation. What happens to Shinichi after being stabbed through the chest? Can he heal? Can Migi somehow like give some of its regenerative properties? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to start the episode here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yep. Oh, shit. Certainly not good. Oh, and we get the opening. Do 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 do. I do like the song. We also had more talk of something changing within Shinichi, and I wonder what it is. I thought it was more of a thing where he killed a human, right? Like he killed like a parasite or whatever that was controlling a human, and I thought it was like a mental change where he was starting to like mentally get okay with killing kind of thing, where a normal human shouldn't. But last episode, I think it was last episode, they made it seem more like it's some kind of like something about like Migi being connected to him that is like altering his brain a little bit. So yeah, I'm just curious where that goes to. All right. That was like the center of his chest, it looked like to me. Was that the heart? Hmm. Oh, shit. Wow. So what is that gonna mean? Can Migi come back out after healing and go back to the arm? Or if Migi's part of the heart, can Migi have more control over the body? Damn. Are they gonna see him hurt? Akiho? Uh-oh. Just freaking rumors being spread now. Everyone in the school is gonna know by the time he gets back now. Sugar. Ugh. So creepy. Like, sometimes I start getting used to it a little bit, but then it, like, takes, like, all new forms. Oh. Giving him, like, sugar water, is it to, like, raise blood sugar in a way or something? Friends calling again. Oh, so his arm is back, so Migi could just go back to the arm. Jeez, he looks like older with his his cheeks sunken a bit like that. Oh, his body's enhanced. He doesn't need the glasses anymore, like the intro. Migi fixed his vision. The question is, does he look a little older? He got the Spiderman treatment. That's not where your heart is. I mean, I guess it could have clipped the edge of the heart, right? Yo. Man, look at the scar on his back, too. It's like even bigger on the back than in the front of his chest. Oh, hospital. Oh, the dad, is he alive? The dad? Is it the dad? Oh, he's alive! Okay, okay, I thought this might have been a possibility. We never saw his body. He, like... Yeah. Oh, man. I think she can tell that. I mean, he certainly looks a little different, but I think she can also tell that, like, you know, he's going to see his dad probably, and it's serious. Oh, shit. Alright, well, he couldn't do it before. He's determined to do it now. Oh, wow, he has to take a boat to get to where they went on their trip, I'm guessing. It's probably where the hospital is. Yeah, so she's gonna be going to him. Very perceptive child. Oh, the police questioning. Oh, gonna say murdered, but if they see her alive... Shit. Uh... Figuring out their address. Uh... That could cause trouble for the dad. That's the hard part. People aren't gonna believe you if you say it. Be careful. There's parasites out there. Uh, hmm. He's doubting what he saw now after what they said. Ah, shit. Do you think the police have some kind of idea of what's going on and they're doing cover-ups? Or is it that they're just assuming that he had, like, a nightmare because they won't believe otherwise? That was very intense and loud. I mean, you gotta realize, Shinichi, it's pretty crazy what's going on in the world right now. It's gonna be hard for people to accept. Is he gonna tell him? Oh. He kind of had to accept it because of the police and all that, probably. Yeah, showing the dad Migi right now might be too much. He wants to protect him from... So he's really going. Okay, I thought he was just gonna stay and... Oh, okay. This is like a very relaxing but also kind of sad track in the background right now. Is it gonna be the girl again? Same girl, of course. So he's closer now. There's something about this song that makes me feel like a ending is about to start, right? Like it feels like the kind of music you play like right before an ending starts. I think it might remind me of like a Symphogear kind of like almost ending. Wow, he got like Spiderman for sure. Oh, Migi's awake. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. It's like a comatose. Interesting. It's also gonna mean Shinichi has to become more capable. Yeah, that would be very dangerous if Migi's asleep when he like rushes into a fight or something. So I saved my life. Not yours. Or I guess I saved your life by extension. Yeah, his sunken cheeks are gone. Hope he doesn't see something too bad in the paper. I wonder if he can sense something more now that he's, like, altered a bit. I guess he can. It looks like his mom, so he'll be able to see her. This girl just keeps showing up. Maki. Oh shit. Oh. Oh no, don't go with him! No! Stay back! This music's pumping. He's fast. Yeah. I think he's been enhanced in a lot of categories. I'm so worried that a blade is just gonna come right through that seawall. Oh shit! His eyesight's better. Was that her? It looked like a guy. I mean, he probably partially knows it himself. He's a bit enhanced. Yeah, that's a guy. That's a different Parasyte, isn't it? Ah, what? No! That definitely did not look like her. I think Migi was sensing a different Parasyte. God damn it. I kind of want to go back and look real fast at what she looks like after the credits. Oh, man. I'm into it, man. This is cool stuff. Like, I feel like it's so different from a lot of anime that I watch, and I love it. It's a lot more serious. It's a lot more, I mean, even as goofy as Migi can look sometimes, like goofy and weird. I guess, like, it did have some comedic stuff in the beginning, right? For sure, but I like that the power's evolving. We don't exactly know what the power is, so it's like Migi's changing, Shinichi's changing, and like no one really knows how he's changing, so it's like an ever evolution, and it's not something where I'm like, oh, he just powered up for bullshit reasons. It's like, no, we're still like learning all this stuff. Alright. That is it, guys, for episode 6. Let's see, right before the credits. But yeah, let's see. Let's pause and take a look. But it looked like a guy to me. Yeah, like that certainly does not look like a woman. So to me anyway. So I think it's going to be a different Parasyte, but yeah, I wonder if Shinichi will just be angry at all parasites, like kind of like how Migi was saying you were thinking of me like an enemy for a bit there, you know. So I wonder if he'll just like attack him out of anger and rage. But I hope Maki doesn't get hurt. She's in the area. She seems like a nice kid, and I feel like with the way that Shinichi is kind of going, it almost feels like he's on like a revenge mission, not caring about, you know, like he didn't even try to stop her from following him because he was so focused on his task. I think normally he would have been like, "Hey, you need to get out of here because it's dangerous," kind of thing, and tried to get her to go away. But he's not even thinking about that right now because he just wants revenge. So yeah, I'm really worried for Maki and everything. So, but Migi was able to like merge with his heart, separate from the arm for a bit, which caused a bit of changing within Migi, not for the better. Whereas there was changing for the better, or I guess it depends on I guess it depends on how you feel. But I think, you know, he's more capable now and stuff. So you know, it's probably for the better. But yeah, Migi now has to sleep for 4 hours a day, and not just like it was sleeping before, but like comatose kind of sleeping, where it won't be able to sense things or like react. Now, it didn't say it can't wake up, right? But it won't be able to sense like the little things, right? So I wonder if it will still be able to wake up. I wonder if it can split it up, right? Can it be like, you know, like maybe while he was sitting there it got like an hour or something, and then can it do another hour later and then do like another 5 minutes later or something? Can it do like micro sleeps, like wake up every 5 minutes and scan kind of thing all throughout the day and get the 4 hour and then go back to sleep and get it that way? I guess that's assuming that Migi's capable of waking up every 5 minutes, unless Shinichi is the one that wakes Migi up every 5 minutes to scan, kind of thing. I don't know. It's just a theory, right? But, do you guys think? Well, I don't know why I phrased it like that. Don't answer. I don't want to know the answer. But something I literally just thought of just now. Could this be another parasite that the mom parasite is using as bait to lure Shinichi? Like, did the mom parasite see Shinichi sitting in front of there and got worried and then sent this other parasite, to distract him so that way the mom can get into the hospital and kill the dad? Do you guys think that's what's going on? Or is it just a random coincidence that there's another parasite here, right? So, also, if Shinichi's on a revenge mission, what's gonna happen if somehow this is a good parasite? Like, he's just came here, chilling, looking at the beach. Like, that's another thing that came to my mind is, with Shinichi on a revenge mission, just wanting to kill anything, what if this guy says, like, I haven't eaten anyone, I don't plan to, I eat normal food for sustenance, I want to be different, right? Like, what does Shinichi do then? Will he be able to stop himself from killing him? Will he be able to believe him? Because I don't know if I would even believe him if he said that. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. Also, with the merging and the healing and everything, it seems like his eyesight is fixed, his hearing's better, he runs real fast, he jumps real high. It reminds me of Spider-Man after Spider-Man got bit by the spider. At least in like the original movies, he got like I haven't seen like a lot of the newer Spider-Man stuff, but the originally with oh shoot, what was his name? I used to know his name, the actor's name, but the first Spider-Man movies that existed, kind of thing. Um, but yeah, he got bit, and then all of a sudden he's like jacked. He's got, you know, doesn't need his glasses anymore, and his senses are better and stuff like that. And it seems like that's what Migi was about to say, which Shinichi is in such a frenzy that I don't know that Shinichi really like has stopped to think about himself to realize that like after these changes, your body is enhanced. And I imagine that's what Migi was about to tell him. But, because Migi said, like, I wasn't, like, fully sure of it yet. But then he jumped up that, and Migi's probably like, okay, yeah, not a normal human shouldn't have been able to do that. But yeah, maybe it's like, be careful of your own strength kind of thing. He might be, like, physically stronger, too, and he might not realize it. But, man, the police questioning, I mentioned it briefly during the scene with the dad and stuff, or, like, right after, but do you guys think it's possible that there's, like, something going on with the police covering up? Like, or do you think it's just one of those things where, because, like, obviously, I think the easy answer is that they just don't believe what he's saying. You know, like, he said she was murdered, but she showed up at the hotel, so they're just like, oh, you just remembered wrong, and stuff like that. Like, or do you think they know a little more? Like, the way the detective looked, at first I thought he was just, like, in disbelief. Like, he was very, like, I don't know, the way his eyes were very narrowed, it felt like he was just suspicious of the father, kind of thing. But I wonder if it's also possible just that they're, like, you know, performing a cover-up, because maybe they know something more about these, like, what are they called, like, mincemeat murders, or whatever they're called. Maybe they're aware that there's some kind of monster, but they don't want to create, like, public panic, so they... You know, they're like, oh, this guy saw something. That's why he's so distraught. We need to, like, cover this up quick. So they're like, oh, yes, you just had a nightmare. You know, I don't know. I think the easier answer is just that they just don't believe him, because who would believe that, oh, my wife was murdered and then showed up at the place kind of thing. And even if he spilled, like, there was a monster there that killed her kind of thing, which he didn't really say, right? Like, because he knew it sounded crazy. He kind of, like, danced around it, just saying she was murdered, right? But, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if anything's involved with that further and stuff, but... I do think that showing Migi to the dad, which he considered doing briefly, is a bad idea, because the dad just saw what kind of a monster those things can be. And it might just, and the fact that he saw it take his wife's body, right? I have a feeling that he wouldn't take it very well if he saw his son had it in his arm. He wouldn't understand that it's just the arm and it's still his son's brain. He could think that, oh, my son's been taken over too, and not believe anything he says, kind of thing. So I think that's where it's, like, really dangerous and very clever of the show to have, like, rather than, you know, the typical superhero kind of show where it's like, I can't tell anyone close to me about this power because then the bad guys would go after him, you know, kind of thing. I think it's a clever way to have it so, like, Shinichi can't really tell his parents now, and or at least his dad, but... I didn't say it yet, but I'm glad the dad is alive. I briefly talked about that, where it's like, it looked like the wounds were pretty bad, but we didn't actually see him die, right? So he did manage to get to a hospital, or someone called an ambulance for him, or whatever happened after he got off the phone with Shinichi. And they managed to patch him up, and they said his life isn't in danger. Well, at least from the wounds that he sustained. His life is in danger, but yeah. Crazy stuff, guys. You know, we obviously have all the kids in school being, like, concerned about him not showing up and spreading rumors now about, you know, he's going to be going back, and there's going to be all these rumors spread now that a couple people heard it. It's going to spread like wildfire. That's how schools work and everything. But I definitely think that, what was her name? Crap, I'm sorry, guys. Satomi Murano. I think that Satomi was maybe able to see a little bit difference in Shinichi, not just that he wasn't wearing his glasses, potentially, but I think she also saw the, like, maybe a little bit of the grief that he had inside, too, because she seems pretty perceptive and stuff, so, Hopefully she doesn't get angry that he just walked away from her or some bullshit like that, right? But I think she realizes, like, you know, my dad's been in an accident, like, that's all that's on his mind and everything. But the way he reacted when she mentioned the mom, I wonder if she's gonna pick up on anything with that. But yeah. Definitely a lot of interesting stuff this episode. I've been really loving this anime. It's one of the more interesting and crazy, weird, gross, and just entertaining to watch ones that I've seen recently, right? Um it's really cool. I've been told to watch this one for a while, and now I see why I'm loving it. But I think that's going to be it for me, guys. I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to see who this other Parasyte is. I mean, unless it's just animated different from behind, it doesn't really look like his mom, so I'm thinking it's a different one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it really is the mom, but we'll see. But yeah, can't wait. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon. As usual, you can see 2 episodes ahead through the early access tier. Link is in the description below, or it should be popping up on the screen. There's also Patreon exclusive shows on there that you can see and watch before they get released to YouTube. There's, I've released the whole show there. Things like Symphogear and Better Call Saul I'm watching right now, and the rest of Mob Psycho. Check that out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.